Hope everyone doing well.
So nice.
Happy to be here. Thank you for the chill times.
Hello everybody. The voice is not fully healed, but I'm here. It still hurts. Well, hurts now. I don't know why it hurts all of a sudden, but it's not healed. Thank you, Iron. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jishi. I appreciate you. The sexy voice is almost gone. I think it's fully gone. I just think now you're
Let's
bit
go.
down to this voice. The quite meh voice, if I do admit. It is nothing special. I'm back in the keyboard game. Picked up an 8X V3. Ooh, and a Kronos. Ooh. We'll add. I think we're still talking about that one. I need to respond to. I was making dinner earlier. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. Sinister, thank you so much for the tier 1. Zell, thank you very much for your sub as well, my friend. We have another giveaway at 270 subs. Hello, everybody. Why did you just buy Jollibees? I don't know if me having Jollibee right now is the most intelligent decision, or any fried foods. I think I would regret that quite heavily. I like 75. Oh, I don't know about that. I actually just like ate my words. Tripod spot it. I don't know why it's crooked. I think one of the feet I didn't extend all the way. What happened to your voice? Oh shit. I'm peaking, bro. It started to look like it's not my fault. My hair is all fucked up from the weekend still. Shit. What was I gonna say? I damaged my vocal cords. The coughing is not because I'm sick. It's because it's healing, and I guess it's irritated. I don't know. I don't exactly know how this stuff works. Hi, chicken. How you doing, man? Actually, I made chicken teriyaki for dinner tonight. Also, guys, did I tell you guys we did some blood work? Your boy's healthy with everything. We're good on cholesterol. We're good on blood sugar. We're good on everything, dude. Happy to announce. Happy to announce. That's why after Taco Bell, usually the other side. What happens? What happened? Oh, that's why. That's what I say after Taco Bell. I mean, Taco Bell. I don't know. I feel like Taco Bell is kind of mid. That's how I'm when I get sick, prone to bronchitis, so I have to watch with my voice too. Yeah, I'm like feeling it today, especially, dude. I'm not enjoying this. Today's been the worst of all the pain, to tell you guys the truth. I am not enjoying today's level of pain that I'm getting from the voice stuff. I actually do cut my own hair. Technically, my fiance does it for me. Actually, I really like the cut she did this time. She faded it. She did like a lower fade, but it wasn't that much of a fade. And then I've been very blessed that my hair is naturally curly. So sometimes it works better than other times. Like, I actually think the hair looks pretty sick right now. But then there's some days it's just like lightly wavy, and then it's so hard to manage. So I don't know. But I don't think I like the look of me slicking it back anymore. I actually kind of like this look a little bit more like, dare I say, youthful. Alex, when mullet? Listen, man, I've been trying to convince Calamity to let me do the mullet. Alright, I actually think a mullet on me would be fucking dope. I had one when I was younger. There's a picture somewhere I have somewhere on a hard drive. I agree. Mullet would be sick. But yeah, there's no approach that I think she uses. She watched a video. So nice.
Sup, alexotos.
Alexotos, hi Trollbot, how you doing, man? I can see a mullet on you. Me too, right? It'd be sick. Mullet is very Canadian. Is it? Is it a Canadian haircut? I would have never put two and two together. I actually, dude, today, weirdest day for me in a long time. I got a lot of work done, which I'm happy about. But then I also went on this like little side adventure. You know when you just get like hyper focused on something? I just was like, I really, really, really wanted to look up color grading for videos. So I slightly tweaked color grading on the stream cameras as much as I could. But man, I just went down like a rabbit hole I've never gone down before. And oh my God, color grading is a lot more work than I thought it was. I don't really do a lot of video stuff, so please, mullets have never been cool. Excuse me? I actually beg to differ. I spent the better half of 2 hours doing my cable management. That's it? Just 2 hours? Good for you. I'm now on to my next task, mounting the Xbox under my desk because I don't want my controller wire to be... I like that idea. All right, guys. Do we agree with Insty or no? Are mullets cool or not cool? I don't know, man. I think they're cool. I'm on team cool for mullets. I'm gonna uncool. More good than bad. I like that. Mullets aren't cool. I put firecrackers in my board today. Oh, like the switches or real firecrackers? Oh, my voice is terrible today. I thought I was better today. Like it felt better. God damn. I think any hairstyle can be cool. It's how it fits the person. I agree with that. You know what? I've definitely seen people rock bowl cuts. So, bro, Bull should get a bowl cut. That makes sense, right? It would fit his name. Word out doing YouTube voice. I don't even... Do I have a YouTuber voice? God damn. Better start the build before you can't comment. I know, honestly, I should maybe. Okay, really quick, just an intro to the board because while I have some voice in me here, we're doing the OF-1, not the OnlyFans one. I actually don't know what this board stands for, but it's going to be a project that actually, you know, it visually it looks pretty cool. It does look pretty good. Jesus Christ. Price point on this, I only have Canadian pricing. How do I switch it on Unikeys to USD? Or can I tell you guys? Actually, no, I got it. Never mind. It's going to start at $255, it seems. So that's going to be awesome. There's a brass bottom version, which increases the price by $40. Like I said, the visuals of this board are quite nice. And I believe, if memory serves, this is a group buy that's going to be fulfilled pretty quick. Where was the... Here it is. Estimated date, Q4 2026. Not bad. Not bad at all. And this is going to be a top mount / O-ring mount support. So we have double mount here. It's going to be 2.5 kilograms per board. Pretty good. And then did they give us any specs in terms of like front height or anything like that? Maybe it's on the keycack. Let's see. Sultry voice. Is it? I don't think it is. I actually think my voice is not so sultry. 17.17 front height. Damn. 8-degree typing angle though. So a little bit higher than I think some people like. Some people like the 7-degree angle, but not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Let's take a look at the board. They did send this over. I don't think I'm keeping this, but we're just going to take a look today. It is technically sponsored because of that. Stumbled upon your stream in what feels like forever. How you been? I've been better. I've been better. I left the hobby after getting my Gene V2, and now I'm kind of entered back looking at the next best stabs. Just get night stabs. I've been better though. I'm a little, you know, I don't know. I'm a little bit tired. I had no sleep again last night. You know, kicking my feet in the air, punching the air. Wanted some sleep, didn't get it. I don't sound too great. That's because, yeah. This guy stayed up all night playing on his Game Boy. No, I actually couldn't sleep again. Every time I lay down, I cough. So, but thank you for asking. I hope the hobbies treated you well, or it's going to treat you well. Gantis, thank you so much for the Prime. OF Studio. Beyond typing. Let's see. Bila, you know what I recommend? Get one of the... This one's from Kinetic Labs in particular. Just get one of these, dude. These things, these little syringes with lubricant, lifesavers. You just put a little dab. Ordered one? My man. God damn. Let's see. What does the OF stand for? I don't know. Doesn't say. Obsolete future? Is that actually what it means? I made that up. Oh. In all seriousness, I believe it's only friends. That's kind of wholesome. I vibe with that. Loved your latest reel on Instagram. Great colors. Did you do something new to your editing? First of all, hi Marcia. How are you doing? Thank you. Vash, thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. My guy, dude. Hello. Don't sue me. Why are we suing you? And actually, I did nothing new, Oz, to the editing. I got lazy and I filmed with this camera with no settings on it. So nice. This one was charging. My actual camera that... Oh, did she just learn about it? Oh. Yeah, so I got lazy. And then I applied a slight color grade to it, but nothing crazy. Yeah. Oh, Marcia, can you send me a DM so I remember? Because I don't know, me and Marcia haven't really been talking the last week, but I hurt my vocal cords real bad. So I've been kind of like just focusing on work, trying to get my mind off of it. But I need to send you a schema soon. God damn. All right. Only Friends keyboard. Here we go. Let's unbox the Only Friends keyboard. Right away I see the O-ring. Thank you again, Vash. I appreciate you, man. Oh my God, please, camera. Thank you, dude. Love you, buddy. I'm excited to lurk for this one. I'm excited to see this one too. I don't even know what color they sent. It looks like purple. Ooh, this is very like... Ooh, this is a nice looking board. Oh, shit. I think Bull is handling patties, yes. My Only Friends sub? Oh my God, this Vash guy. Vash, I need to make you a keyboard still. Nice side profile. Let me get the cork desk pad to like better contrast this a little bit. Hold on. Where's my cork desk pad? I had it 2 seconds ago. Oh, I threw it over here. This is nice. Look at that. Not bad. Ooh. It does have a nice side profile. The purple's really pretty too. I love this. So I'm assuming this this is the all aluminum one. I'm actually surprised how well the bottom pieces come together. Yeah, dude. So is this a little piece of brass on the end? Oh no, it's stepped internals. Oh shit. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Because of my like what's been going on, I haven't had a huge chance to look at all the renders for this. I only looked up like the write-ups. So this is my actual, like one of my first times actually looking at this thing. This does not feel like 2.5 kilos, and I wonder if the 2.5 kilos is referring to the brass bottom version. I just spit on this. Nice. This is really pretty. The Inno seems really good too. This is not 2.5 kilograms. Maybe it is. I don't think it is though. So we do have some stepped internals. It looks like we have a spot for the daughter board to slide in there. This is not hidden screw design, which is kind of nice to see. Flyback. This is going to be, let me see the price for you guys. This is going to be a little $255. $255 to start. Little $255. Let me actually turn this off from dinging constantly. Don't Alex spit on it, increase the value by 200%. And strangely, on brand for the OF name. Yeah, okay, another thing. Loving how thin the sides are here. Very pretty. Extremely pretty there. Wow, okay, I'm impressed. Let me just give this animal a quick peek. It does have a small OF badge on the back as a little note. It does have a recessed, pretty well recessed USB-C port. And then we have another OF badge over here in a different font, which I don't love. I'd like it to be consistent. You know, if this said only friends or whatever, it'd be different. But two different fonts, maybe that's my only irk of this. No, this looks good. Torque screws, that's nice to see. Wow, okay, pretty. There's a lot of 60s lately. Oh, that looks good from the side too. Holy shit. All right, all right. All right, let's see what else we got in the box here. So this came with a little very suede bag. Then we also have this little piece for the bottom. Different fonts is the devil. Yeah, it takes away from it a little bit for sure. High soundtrack. We have an O-ring. This is a very dense O-ring. Sorry, guys. I'm still going to be coughing today. Our daughter board. Why are my pictures out? I'll put this here. Daughter board. We have two different plates they sent. Perhaps. Oh, one's for the O-ring. Oh, they use different plates. Oh. This is probably our O-ring plate. This is our top mount plate. And then they did give us two PCBs. Okay. Let's just do O-ring today with the solder PCB. And then I can pick another day to do the top mount. If I'm given the option, and this is kind of a personal preference, obviously, I actually prefer doing O-ring with solderable PCBs. I don't know about you guys. I just think that way there, it's like secure and the O-ring's not like separating things. You know what I mean? So let's maybe just stick with one today and then I can do a rebuild of this. I see no reason not to. And we have some screws and stuff. This is probably for our top mount. We'll leave that there. Cool. I'll put this over here for now. Maybe bottom is more like the name of the key, since maybe one's like a logo, maybe one's not. All right, put this in here. I guess let's take out the one plate we need. It is a little limiting that we need two separate PCB or two separate plates. Does it come with both plates? Let me check. If it comes with both plates in the box, then I think I'm totally fine with that no matter what though. Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like that very much. Yeah, that might be annoying for some people. It's probably, sorry, I'm really trying, guys. It's most likely because the top mount points might interfere with the top, and they might, like, I guess, hit each other, which creates an unwanted noise. Oh, so they make you buy one of the two systems to get to start. That's a little annoying. So if you wanted to buy both, you would have to buy a secondary plate. Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. I think I can look at this two ways, right? I think if this presented itself as a single mounting style, sure. I don't think anyone here would bat an eye, and we'd say, okay, it's O-ring, or okay, it's top mount. I think because I think I'm a little bit kind of just because it's two mounting styles that they're saying you have to buy into either one, which I think as a customer, and right now I'm even thinking this right now. What if the top mount sounds better and I accidentally buy the O-ring? Or I not accidentally, but I bought the O-ring and then later on I find out. Little annoying in that sense. I would have liked to see the design work with both mounting styles without the need to buy a separate plate. However, again, it's a double-edged sword. I don't know if I can be mad or, be like, we can ignore this, but I think it's worth noting, if that makes sense. Definitely worth noting considering what they're marketing, right? So let's continue on. Did they give us feet here? Oh, I didn't see feet in the bag. I hope they gave us feet. Maybe it was in this one. Oh yeah, it's in this one. Yeah, I'm with you guys on this. Trust me, we're all on the same page. Down for now. Put some feet on this bad boy. Hi Drudge, how you doing, man? Free feet on the OnlyFans key.
Hope everyone's having a good night and glad to hear your voice doing better, Alex.
It's not so much better. Thank you so much, Drudge. I gotta say too, I'm a little bit paranoid now too. Because I have to go out this weekend to the Toronto meetup. By the way, I hope to see you guys there. But like in my head, I'm like, oh, it's going to be hot. Will I have another heat stroke? It sucks. I really don't want to think like that. I'm not really a worry wart type of person. But yeah, it's definitely going through my head. So I'm going to try to like stay cool and wear tons of sunscreen this time and maybe wear a hat. I don't know. Nemo? Excuse? I'll be there. You'll be with me. Excuse? What am I, chopped liver? Carry a Camelback and hydrate. Oh, is that like just a big water bottle? Wear white? Yeah, I think I have to, Bash. That's me, Insty. Alright. Wear full PPE and call it a white glove service. I should. Your Italian ancestors are disappointed? No, are they? I don't hope not. Alright, actually we can take a look at both PCBs here, but let me just open this first. I also didn't see any other plate materials to choose from here, so OF Studio. I know this is just... Okay. I know this might be their logo for the studio or something. I don't like this screen print. I know it's on the PCB, you'll never see it, but... kind of looks cheap. Yeah, the branding also, like... again, this has nothing to do with the physical aspects of this keyboard. To a degree. But this is like the third variation of OF that I've seen so far. But the PCB does look good. We have so many fucking options. I am super happy to see all these options. The one thing I will say makes no sense though is we're given ISO on this plate or this PCB, but not on the plate. And I didn't see an option, unfortunately, on the website. Maybe there's an accessories page I need to check out. But we have no ISO on this plate, which kind of sucks. That would be the only discrepancy I can possibly see. But tons of options. For the hot swap, it looks like we have practically the same options. Yep, I can see it through the bag. Awesome. That is really good to see. The hot swap also has LEDs, which makes no sense. Why do we have LEDs on these ones here? Is there a PC version of this that I didn't see? Is that what smoky purple gray is? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be ISO or PC or something. Are this and the nut from the same company? I have no idea. There's cutouts for split left shift, but not on the enter. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. A whole bunch of oddities with this particular plate. I see the cutouts there too, yeah. We're missing ISO. If it had it, it'd be perfect. But for now, we don't have it. If you guys are also wondering, just to remind everyone here too, I like options. Just because I don't use the option doesn't mean I'm ignorant towards the option, right? So I know there might be a handful of people who are like, I like ISO, but I'm never represented. I am trying to always look at those things. Again, even though I never really use these things, I understand people want them. So just as like not every project needs to have every option, first of all. But I always look through everything as best as I possibly can. Would you say the Mode Envoy holds up to the likes of the new Neo boards? Yeah, absolutely. The Envoy's great. I like the Mode Envoy's always been a good board. We also have to remove these pieces of the PCB on the side, which I don't really see the point of leaving them in this one here, but it's okay. We'll remove those right now. Last time I was in your live stream was 3 years ago. Well, welcome back. How are you? Welcome back. Pre-Manta Envoy was my most used keyboard. The modern matte keycaps are so nice and shiny. Envoy is amazing. Also, I'm happy to see that it was the Manta that replaced it. What an honor. All right. Now, Agent Purple, thank you so much for the tier 1. I already have stabs set up. But actually, they're not clip-ins. Never mind. I'll go get some stabs. I need clip-ins for this. Almost forgot. For how chill it is in here? Yeah, dude. Life's too crazy. I ain't here to be super serious. Well, I am about keyboards, but nothing else. We just chilling. Okay, let's just clip first. All right, I will spill the beans. The B stock Mantas are shipping soon. Okay, they're shipping soon to me and Bull. There will be, I think, around 30-ish plus units of B stock stuff. Not everything is guaranteed. So I'll talk to you. I don't know if Bull's told you. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about the pink Mantas. The pink Mantas were requested by Jen, who is a mod, a very, very long time mod in our server. Bull leaked the pink Mantas. And we'll do 3. And I must say, they turned out pretty nice. The reason why they're pink Mantas is because we had to coat So they are coated, I believe. Or no, they might be anode, actually. I don't remember now. I have to double check with Bull. We had to basically utilize some extra stuff. So we dyed some acrylic, and then we also made some bottoms pink. Those are special units that we don't know what we're going to do with yet. There's not a whole lot that we made.
So nice.
Yeah, they're not for sale. They might, one or two might be up for grabs eventually. But, and thank you so much for the Prime. Bull has some plans, which I will not share because those are Bull's plans and stuff. Bull has stuff he will be doing with his pink mantas. The other allocated ones that I will be getting, I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. So I am brainstorming. They won't, unfortunately, because I'm paying. If they're not free, I'm paying for them. I don't think I can afford to give away the pink mantas. They're kind of expensive. B-stock mantas will be available on both my site and Bull's site. We don't know when, though. Probably the end of this month. Maybe early August. Maybe later. Well, Jen's getting one for sure. They're her idea. So there is one allocated. I am keeping one. There are two allocated. And that's all I know so far. But the other ones are going to be white mantas, blue mantas, and then random other colors of things that we had left over. Oh, yeah, okay, we're done this. Okay, let's put these back and let's start putting these stabs together. The blue mantas look so nice. That is the one color I will not be keeping, is the blue mantas. I actually, that is the truth. I'm not really a blue guy. The blue looks cool on the manta, but I probably won't keep one for myself. I would never use it. Let's keep it a buck. That thing would sit dormant on my desk. It's in the Manta chats if you want to look at the pink mantas. I don't have them here. Bull brought one home with him from China, so Bull also, bro, let me tell you guys the tea, all right? Bull, he visits STR, right? Get this, guys. He goes there. He messages me, he goes, wow, STR is so cool. They got all these fun stuff. Like, I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, hell yeah, Bull. Fucking rooting for my boy Bull. Then he goes, oh, they have a random orange manta, but only one. Oh, I'm taking it home with me, and now it's mine. Bro, where did this orange manta even come from? Did I get betrayed by Bull? Mistake? I think Bull requested it, and he's lying to me. Someone's jealous? You bet your ass I'm jealous, Mendy. Yeah, he showed it on stream already. I told him this morning. I'm like, I'm really jealous of the orange manta, right? Freaking guy, dude. Freaking Bull. Random orange dyed manta. Yeah, it's so random. If you want to get back at him mentioned the Bucks lost their star player Miami Heat. Is he a sports guy? Is Bull sports? I need to clip these first. And mods don't get paid with pink mantas. I actually don't think there's enough to go around for all the mods. There's not that many units, unfortunately, in Steam. Is Bull sports? I don't know. Oh gosh. Let me have some tea. Hold on, guys. I don't think I'm going to be reviewing that one there, unfortunately, Pokey. Maybe I should stop talking too much. But I'm having too much fun with you guys. That's okay. I just clicked submit on the complaint. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Stay hydrated, King. Thank you, Vash. Appreciate you, man. Tell you what, guys. I'm never going to get heat stroke again. Promise. And I'm going to keep that promise by never going outside again. Indoors only for me. I should dye my manta orange as well. You know what? If it's easy to do, I might try to dye mine too. I have yet to try dyeing acrylic, but I've heard it's not too bad. I think me getting upset with Bull got my voice all fucked up. Jason, how you doing, man? It's karma. Yeah, Vash. It was crazy, dude. I got home that night and dude, like, I'm sitting there, got home, not even 20 seconds of sitting down. It just hit. And I'm feeling dizzy. I'm feeling stupidly nauseous. I'm like passing out on the couch to the point where I literally just fell asleep. Which I probably should have not done. I probably should have forced myself to stay up and just like hydrate and cool down. But yeah, I just fell asleep and then I had extreme nausea. And when I say I fell asleep for like 2 hours. It wasn't very long. Extreme nausea and then a bunch of other symptoms of heat stroke or even just an extreme heat illness. So it's pretty bad. Would not recommend. I don't know why Toronto chooses to have whack-ass weather the moment I don't have to do something. Heat wave when I'm working outside and raining when I go to pick up boards. It's so fucking true, dude. It's so true. Typically you need help. Yeah. So, Luce, you're correct on that. They did say it was extreme heat illness that I had. Because you're right. Heat stroke actually comes with potential organ failures, which I did not know about until they told me. But yeah, it wasn't so much a heat stroke. It was on the threshold, they told me. But yeah, it was pretty bad still. Still don't recommend. Very, very, very not good. Glad you're doing all right. Thank you, Vash. I appreciate you, man. You can get it much easier again. I did, unfortunately, when I was much younger, I did actually have a bit of a heat stroke. That one there I actually did go to the doctors for, but yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not my first rodeo with this. You saw people with jackets outside today? Wasn't it like 29 degrees Celsius today? That's crazy. I'm excited to build this board, man. I like the aesthetics of this a lot. Wait. Do I do split backspace if this is win keyless? I feel like I don't like that look, but what do you guys think? It is a 60. Full backspace? Let me do it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe full, right? You saw people with hoodies on in Hawaii? God damn. Hi, Crummy.
Greetings, Alex. Hope you're feeling better. Here is my monthly question. Would you rather be able to teleport but to only places you've pooped, or be able to fly but only 3 feet off the ground?
I would want teleport to places I've pooped. I would poop everywhere. And then I'd be able to I would literally be able to teleport everywhere, bro. You just see me shitting on the side of the street one day and I'd be able to teleport there. That makes the most sense to me. Flying 3 feet off the ground sounds whatever. Dude, it's like a save point. You just poop. I think I'm going the poop route, dude. What about you guys? I think I can jump 3 feet. So, like, I don't know if... Pretty sure I can. Local man poops on sidewalks? Yeah, you just said, like, you know you need to be somewhere, right? So you just go poop there, and then you're, like, good again. Bro was lurking BTMC's stream yesterday. Did someone ask that? 36-inch vertical, I'm pretty sure I can. I can jump pretty high. I'm not going to show you guys right now because my throat hurts and I don't feel like moving much. Plus, I don't have a lot of headroom in this basement, but... I pooped in banks. Time to commit crimes. It's great, dude. Chat, what is your take on Akko switches? Pretty good. Can't complain. I think Akko switches are great. I don't know who's manufacturing their switches right now, though. Depends on who's manuing them. Drew, I picked up mail today. I'll be... I slightly opened it, but I haven't opened it all the way yet. But I'm going to go probably... Not right now, just because I have a bunch of stuff I need to go through in that mailbag, and I have no idea where I put your parcel in it. But tomorrow, I'm going to sort through all of it and show off on stream. But say that you can teleport into a washroom you used before, and it's occupied. You just say sorry, and then you step out. It's not a big deal. The real trick, though... Here, let me tell you the real trick. You don't poop in the stalls. You poop a little off to the side where you know no one's going to be. Like, you find a back alley. You back alley poop, and you can teleport there. It's too obvious teleporting into a toilet. You know, like into like a washroom, you know? Sneak poop. Alex, have you tried Owlab's TIs? Yes, they're pretty good. I don't think they're better than the Raws, to me anyways. But some people would argue against me, so... I stepped away for a second. What did I come back to? Oh, we had a very interesting question earlier. How do you know you need to clip the stabs? If they're cherry clip-ins, the only ones you need to clip, then you need to clip them. Cherries are the only stabs you need to clip. Can you show me where you store the Manta bee stocks? I need to poop. They're not here yet, but I'll let you know when they are and you can poop. Alright. I think I will do full backspace on this. I think I'm going to go that route. I think it'll look nicer. If I ever visit Alex, I'm pooping in his toilet. Do you guys all have superpowers? What is this? Can everyone teleport here? How do you like the blue manta? It's a manta. Negative aura. Wait, blue manta? Or what blue manta? Well, I don't actually have it. Did Bull bring back a blue one? I don't think he did. Oh, stocks are on the website for longer than 30 seconds this time. Would be nice. Would be nice. Dude, I saw someone selling a manta for almost $900. And it had no extras to it. It was just the manta. Guys, I love you guys. USD ad. Please don't buy it for $900. I don't know. Did it sell? I have no clue. Please don't. Yeah, it was the VSE one in Europe. That's expensive, guys. Did you actually buy it? Say it ain't so. Here, let me get one more stab. Or actually, you know what? I think I have one clip-in sitting over here. Is this a clip-in? It is. I'll use this. Selling my LE Manta for 1.5? That'd be crazy. I'll pay $900 for pink. No, no, no. Wait. Silo Season 2 started? I didn't know that. Since when? Ooh, I need new 70 wires soon. Actually, I want to see if that thing's sold. Until you make a version 2. Version 2 might not be until like late next year though, guys. Maybe early 2028. Let me see. It was in Mech Market, right? Oh god, dude. my throat is just too much. Oh, that is just the Mecca Market bot. July 3rd, it came back. What's it? Sorry? Oh, Silo? So it's just one episode, I assume, right? I'm making the assumption. I don't think it's sold yet. But please don't buy it. I'm assuming it didn't. Oh, he lowered the price a smidgen. By like 30 euros. Sal's weekly episodes, great from OF-1. Low-key, I'd binge that in one night, though. I would do the binging mode. Today, board is not known for me. Is this from who, and is there a theme? So this is from a place called OF Studio. This is the OF-1. There's no real theme to this. I don't think there's any themes. This is just a board that they design that is something they like. It does have a cool little accent here. I don't know if this is like I feel like this is just the aluminum bottom one. The brass bottom I think would be brass, right? But no real theme. Just a pretty looking board. Can't complain. I did watch Obsession. I don't think it was worth the hype. It's all right. Did you guys like it? If I had to rate it anything, I would give it a 7.2. That would be my rating for Obsession. 7.2, which I think is fair. I don't think it was awful. I still enjoyed the watch, but I would say that's a one-time watch ever in the entire world for me. So I know me with movies I love, I eventually watch them more than once. I wanted to like it more, and the stories and motivations were meh. Yeah, I thought it was actually, the storyline was a bit cheesy, if I'm being real. Some people were really looking into parts of the story, which I thought was really cool, and it's cool to see some of the fan theories. But it was a bit cheesy. This purple keycap set is called Purple Knights. Hey, you know what? 30 times from Mario Galaxy is not bad, not bad. I actually just finished rewatching most of the... actually, what is the latest movie I just rewatched? Hateful Eight. That was the last movie I just rewatched for like the third time ever. Love Hateful Eight. Good movie. Quentin Tarantino stuff is stuff I rewatch on a very regular basis. Good. Hateful Eight is the only movie I'd rewatch multiple times. Yeah, it's so good. So good. No, I would rate Obsession where it is. Like I said, I think considering what I like in movies, it definitely kept me on my toes. But I think the overarching story of like, and this is not a spoiler because it's in the trailers, of just like, I wish X person would love me. Oh no, this came with like consequences. It felt very like, you know when you watch a really cheesy anime? But the anime is really cool because they hype up the main character and it's like a battle between them. This kind of felt like, not really. But yeah, it was, I would say, exactly what Crispy said. For what the plot was, I think the acting, some people actually disagree. I think the acting was good. I liked all the scenes. I don't think there was unnecessary scenes, which was great. I like the ability to read into some of the scenes. And I think that's kind of where I leave it at. The ending was whatever. It definitely threw me off, but it still was whatever. And I think a 7.2 is where I would rank that movie. Nothing higher. Yeah, her acting was very good. You're right. Oblique or the Ning Ning? I like the Oblique a smidge more. However, visually, I actually prefer the Ning Ning. But if you're going to go with sound and feel, go Oblique. Which I ultimately think is more important anyways. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. How do you know when you need to clip the steps? I already read that one there. But yes, it is just for cherry steps. All right, let's put this together now. My fave movie I've rewatched a ton of times is super cheesy, super queer B-list musical movie called Were the World Mine. It's also got some Shakespeare thrown in for good measure. You know, I kind of been in... I used to not like musicals. Now I don't. Now I'm getting a little older. Kind of don't mind musicals. Maybe I'll give that one their little watch. I was considering rewatching La La Land. Kate, Unk score intensifies? Well, to be fair, I actually watched La La Land when I was much younger, when it came out. And I liked it then. I wasn't Unk then. But then my girlfriend got, my fiance. She got really into Wicked. And then I was like, this is pretty good. And I've watched a few other musicals here and there. La La Land is a horror? What makes you say that? La La Land doesn't count. It's too good. Same for Wicked. Those are just arguably good movies despite being a musical. I would argue something different, Alex. Oh, gosh. I went to go watch... So I've watched La La Land twice in theaters. The second time I watched it, the person... Actually, I went with a bunch of people. But one of the people that I went with, he said, despite him liking the movie, he really hated it being a musical and he would never want to watch it again. So I do think, to some degree, you have to be open-minded to musicals. I liked Wicked. You think Wicked was ass? Oh, man. I actually liked Wicked a lot. Thank you, sadly. Appreciate you, dude. Okay, let's put this plate in. Now, I'm using a new Switch today. Oh, why did I pause the music? New Switch. It is the Wingtree Nezuko linear switches. These sounded really good in the hand. I didn't mod these or anything. I don't think they maybe need to be. They sounded very, very good in hand. Listen to this. Now I'll pause the music. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. It will be extended by 5 days because you guys wanted it to be extended. So we will. And also an FYI, we basically already hit MOQ, so the group buy is moving along. There's no need to worry about that. Musicals are like video games. If you're very into the story, then the gameplay music can feel like it's in the way. Interesting. You think? Dude, I saw the Mac prices went up in price. Fuck. I'm so glad I got mine when I did, but like, yeah, you need a new one, right? So, am I gonna get finer things? Unfortunately, no. I think I'm actually gonna... I'm pulling the trigger on DCS Mudbeam, and I have a few other sets I'd rather get. As much as I think Finer Things is pretty, I don't think Finer Things is my kind of set. It is a nice set, though. I need DCS Mudbeam. It's one of my fave sets. Mudbeam is fantastic. 2 blue? No, I actually like that particular style of blue. Isn't it? Is it really a blue? Oh wait, someone messaged me? Yes. Meta, that's totally okay that you messaged me there. I haven't sent anything out yet. I plan on doing all that, like I said, probably midweek, so probably tomorrow. But thanks for letting me know. I did see it. I just haven't responded yet. But I'll message you on Discord for that. What chip is your Mac Studio? That's a good question. M4, I think? It is M4 Max. I had to upgrade for 2 reasons. I needed more RAM because of my cameras. And then also my parents needed a Mac. And I just figured, why buy them a new one? I can just give them my M1 chip. Because the M1 is still fantastic. So I took the upgrade and I bought everything and then just gave them my old computer. M4 Max? Holy, do you need local LM or something? No. No, my M1 actually might have been a Max chip as well. M4 Max is awesome. Yeah, I've been totally good with this computer. Let me tell you 2 things. The M1's an amazing chip. Okay, the M4. The big advantage that I saw about using the M4 was I definitely saw a huge increase in how fast Premiere spits out my files. Lightroom no longer struggled with a few things. Because Lightroom was struggling with the M1 for my Hasselblad photos. Oh, stop, Mendy. And then what was the other thing that I noticed the other day, actually, because I haven't used the program in a while. Oh, shoot, what was it? One of my other programs that I was using, too. Usually it took like a second for everything to load, but it was just like instant. This makes me want to get a Mini M4. I don't think I'm ever going to convert back to using a Windows computer for work. I have a pretty decent Windows computer still. I have an i7, the 14700 series, and just using the M4 chip versus that, it's like fucking crazy different. I haven't tried gaming on this at all though, so maybe gaming is good, I'm not sure. Ooh, these switches are really pretty. They're gonna kind of match our build today too. Windows computers only decent, but I will praise that Apple computers work for their optimized hardware to some degree. You definitely need the programs to run just as well too. Symbiote on this? Could. Are those bad sweethearts? No, these are Wingtree and Nezuko switches. They have a really nice scratch to them. The lavender keycaps. Gosh. 2 years on Catchy OS, and I don't do stuff like what you do, Alex. Oh, like streaming and whatnot. Dude, my voice is a bit scratchy, huh? Apple's also learning more leaning more to gaming now. I should try playing a few games on this chip. I'd be curious. For work though, it's a performance monster. It is crazy for work. How much RAM do I have in my Mac Studio? That's a great question. I also don't remember that. 64 gigs. I don't think I need more than that. I don't do anything that even utilizes it. I was just getting close to max on my 32 gig one. And when I picked this up, the RAM upgrades for Apple, it's the one thing I will give them criticism for. They're kind of stupid. So I just decided just to stick with 64. Macs are pretty good with managing RAM. Yeah. Like I said, the only time I was running into issues is when I had a bunch of big, like, image files open. That was it. Since I upgraded all of our computers to Mac, everyone in office has been so happy doing engineering work. The chip is crazy versatile. Dude, it's so fucking good. Like, I don't see myself, like I said, ever switching out of Apple current. Like, unless Intel and Microsoft do something crazy, which they're not, I don't see them competing in this space. The M chips are crazy, dude. Okay, let's solder. Still won't own one though? Oh, for the Apple stuff? I mean, I get it. You know, I think a lot of people are still hesitant on buying Apple products. Dude, I'm with you on that, Shaquille. People do dog on Mac. People to this day, like that I know, will just be like, oh, Mac computers, they stink, blah, 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 blah. Nah, dude. The M chips are crazy. Dude, Gianna, if you try the M1, even iPads, crazy good, dude. Like, I think I have a M1 iPad as well. By the way, you know that's the one Apple purchase I truly regret making? The amount of times I actually pick up my iPad is like mind-bogglingly low. I might actually try to sell that, but I think I bought it because I thought I was going to be a little bit more mobile with it, and I'm just not. I know some people are iPad fiends. Like, they love using theirs, and I can't find my use for it, man. I can't find it. It's a good system. Like, it's a good like thing to use. I think my problem is just not a lot of things support the iPad.
I like your background. Feels like a hands-on photo session.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was doing today. So, just a little bit. All right, let's solder. You should sell the moment you get a Mac computer. That's the upgrade from the iPad. You know what? You're not wrong. Honestly, Johnny, you're completely right. I have a metal arm that sits on my iPad right next. I could use it as a second screen, actually. You're not wrong there, too. That's a good idea. I need to set that up, though. I've been trying not to use any phones or anything in bed, too, right now, so it's tough. It's a toughie. I'm always drawn to it. I'm the moth, it's the flame, you know? Wait a second. I just realized this. Maybe there was supposed to be LEDs in the solder version. They just didn't solder them on. See these? The 4 contact pads? Looks like maybe they were supposed to add them. I know this is a prototype PCB. The hot swap unit has it. Again, not that it really matters unless there's a PC unit. But anyways, just as a note. I don't know. Looks kind of sus. I don't think it's anything too crazy. You know what the best purchase ever for me was, though? From Apple? AirPods, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, AirPods fucking slap. Like, they seamlessly work, bro. I love them. They're great. Ooh, this solder's nice, though. Too bad your AirPod Max got delayed. AirPod Max. The new ones? There's something new? I'm still choosing between AirPods and Sony XM6s. I like AirPods. I don't want to get a new thing in 3 years because the batteries can't hold the charge anymore. I mean, I get you. I get you on that front. I get you. That's very valid. How's everyone doing today? A bit better. Building the OF-1. trying out some new switches, chatting to my favorite people in the world. Nothing here. I heard good stuff about those. Sony XM6 if you need the noise cancellation, AirPods if you wear glasses. I gotta say though, the freedom of not having something resting on the top of my head is fucking great, dude. Apple's a cult? Listen, man, as a leader of the cult, I will say it's not a cult. You're spreading misinformation. Apple makes amazing products. Just because we're all in one big ecosystem that we can't get out of doesn't make it a cult. As a cult member, I agree. Minerals knows, bro. Bro, doesn't 90% of the people at least have a Mac these days? How is this a cult at this point? You think so? 90% of people have Mac? I think more people have Apple computers more than ever. I still think there's a lot of Windows-only people out there. Like, probably more than Mac users. I'd be curious to know the stat to that. Heard a tiny beeping sound today. Finally discovered it was my AirPod 2 case. It was on charging pad. Picked it up and it was hot. Flipped it over and the back of the case was melted. I don't fuck around with wireless charging. I'll tell you that. Do not fuck around with it. That is the one thing I can't get into. I also think wireless charging sucks so bad. But yeah, I've heard a lot of horror stories with not even just Apple, but tons of wireless charging stuff. Did you see the Steam controller wireless charger drama? Apparently it's getting stuck to other things and causing like problems. All my wearables and Androids include Galaxy Pad and phone. Only use Mac as a computer, and since the M chips are the best, they are the best. M chips are the best. I kind of like the operating system though. I switched from the iPhone to the Pixel and want to go back because the iPhone plays nicer with my work apps. The Pixel mogs the iPhone. I'd be curious. What do you mean? Like, in what sense? Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Trying my best to not cough. Windhawk being necessary for Windows look and feel is definitely annoying. Wait, what's that? I don't know anything really about Android phones or even just like the nitty gritty about Windows anymore. I'm so out of the loop with Windows because I literally just use my machine for gaming. I kind of avoided getting a Samsung iPhone Google phone and was deciding I would upgrade it earlier with a OnePlus 15. How is OnePlus phones these days? I had a OnePlus 1 back in the day. It was good. Windhawk lets you do stuff like vertical taskbar. Oh, interesting. Is Adam back? Where's Adam? Is he here today? OnePlus is kind of lost in what they want to do. I think we need to hold on. We'll put Adam back as a mod real quick. I think Adam deserves it because and it's been a little mean these days too, you know. So we'll swap power again. We'll do a power swap. I think it's about time. Yeah, next time Annette speaks, I'll remove his. What about add? You know what? Next time, if there's another swap, I'll consider it add. Do we already do the DPO4? Like, did we do one before? I think we streamed one before. A long time ago. I don't remember when that was, though. But the new one's going to be this week. What about Phoenix? Okay, I can't give everyone mod. What about someone that doesn't start with an A? Fuck, that's... Interesting observation. Very interesting observation. Are we campaigning? I don't know if there's campaigning happening right now. Is there? If it was a Phoenix, I'd consider. Yes, Lost. I haven't forgotten. I was thinking about doing that at the end, Lost. I'll submit a killer PowerPoint presentation for the mod. Okay. Yeah, so Lost declined. He actually changed his mind and he wants to actually give the giveaway that he won to someone else. So we'll do a redraw at the end of the stream. I just don't really want to take away from the build right now just to do a redraw. Unless something comes up naturally with the subathon stuff, but I was thinking just at the end. Alex mods need to pay Alex to be mod. What? No, that's not true. Thanks to all the views in the schema sound tests, everyone. Oh, did you post it on YouTube? Yeah, you killed it with how many sound tests you did. Did you pass it off to Shy, by the way, Phoenix? Shy, do you like it? Do you like it? I felt someone else could be using it more than me. I mean, I love that you think that. Damn, you guys move quick. It's great. I missed it already. Oh man, I'm sorry. Does the Venom 60 HEPCB fit in the schema? Yes. You just have to buy the right plate for it. That's all. Ad, you're gonna come to the meetup, right? Man, I'm so excited. I wonder what everyone's bringing. Why so few allo builds with the schema? I plan on doing more. I have another build eventually I'm going to do with it. I just need to desolder my current one with the aluminum plate. It's because I soldered it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I soldered it in, you know. Made it more difficult. Why do we keep saying I'm paying for the Korean barbecue? I don't even know we're going to Korean barbecue at this point. Damn, Korean barbecue sounds good as fuck right now. I actually, can I be honest with you guys? I think a la carte Korean barbecue is more where it's at for me. I don't do well with the all-you-can-eat one anymore. I can't eat that much. I just end up feeling like shit. Incorrect buzzer sound? I feel like I get better cuts of meat when I go to like the a la carte places. And I enjoy it more. Skill issue? That's age catching up with you. Oh my goodness. Bro, just go to the gym beforehand and you light up the entire stock they have. I've tried that. See, Phoenix knows. Not all the a la carte ones are expensive though. Let me just quickly wash my hands. rinse my hands, I should say. Oh my god, dude! I hope this. Actually, I have a feeling in the next 2 days I'll be good. I think my throat will do a full recovery and actually do a proper workout. Oh, Alex, you want to come with me and show me? Okay, I'm excited to put this together, man. This is a nice looking board. Okay, I guess I got to take everything apart first, though, which is good. I kind of want to see everything. So, inside of this keyboard, here we go. It's in actually more agony today, Atomic. I am just being a very brave boy and not screaming right now. It's not as like, I have some more vocal range today, that's it. Yeah. Can I say, hats off to this design team. Bubble feet, you know, standard bubble feet, screws in the back of the keyboard. Some people would argue this is a bad look. I don't see this as a bad look. It's accessible, it looks good. Right? It's not a bad look. It's classic. It gives it some visual interest opposed to just having hidden screw design. I like it. So do I gotta remove all these screws to get to the back of this? I think I do, right? So nice. Minfinite, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. You know, I think this is actually a piece of stainless. There's no way this is aluminum. Hold on a second. Is this supposed to be aluminum, or I'm confused? Oh, I misunderstood this. It's a stainless weight on the bottom. They meant brass as in this piece is brass. I misunderstood that. I would not get that version at all. That probably will sound a lot deeper. I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm wrong because I've obviously tried it, but I feel like the aluminum version is the better choice. So interesting. The daughter board goes here. This piece you can buy different accents for. This little piece of brass. I like the way they did that. It just screws onto the weight. Very nice. Felix, thank you so much for a year of being here, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, bro. Why is a board with such a silly name actually pretty tasteful? I'm telling you, this board is kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie. They did do this board justice in a lot of ways. Oh shit. The screws for this in this bag here. Yes. So similar to the derivative? Really? You think so? I don't think so. You think? The plate, so far the plate is the only actual legit thing that I'd be a little bit disappointed in if I invested into this project. Yeah, I actually think it shares more traits, I'd say, with the glare. I agree. Okay, let's not use this bit, I guess. Holy the side bezels? Yeah, they're thin, dude. They're not, actually, they might be Ori level of thin, which is cool. My hands are not working today. Okay, let's get this in. There we go. One. It's very similar to the DK160. I can see that a little bit too, for sure. It has like a blend of a few projects, I would say, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Ooh. I wish these screws were magnetic for this piece here. This is a little irritating. Magnetic screws, please. Okay, now let's see. Is there a cable channel underneath this? There is. All we need to make sure is it doesn't get caught. That was relatively simple. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a little bit of 3 boards, I'd say. I can see that. Okay, let's put these back in. And let's screw this weight back on the case. Cool. Let's see this from this side view one more time. Sorry guys, I have all my cameras are on my desk right now because I'm prepping. Oh, I'm just moving things around. I have no place to put these cameras right now, so they're kind of everywhere. I apologize. I totally forgot to tell you guys ahead of time that they were kind of be everywhere. Oh shit, these didn't get caught. Hold up. I thought I was good on the wire, but I guess I wasn't. Okay, you know what I have to do? I'm gonna have to flip this over and see. It's a sound preference thing, Atomic. That's it. It's just my preference. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, I see. It's that side that's getting caught. I would have put... a little annoying for this. I would have actually seen if they could put this on the top instead of on the weight. There we go. Got it. Or sleeve the cable. That'd be the other thing too. That would have been really nice to see. Oh no, I don't think it looks nerve-wracking, but it really isn't. Sleeve the cable, I think, is the solution though. When you say, oh yeah. So basically, to answer that, Atomic too, brass weights or brass bottoms, kind of like the Neo and a bunch of other keyboards that have stuck to, like, you know, copper bottoms and stuff. They're typically too deep.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Fush.
Thank you, Gork. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude. Alex wants a compliment? Alex, but it's not as sexy today, though. But you know it's always sexy every day. The keyboards that you build. All the time, my friend. Love you. Hope you're having a great day. Random question, is Hebe closing? I think Hebe was closing, right? Did she announce she was, like, done? I'm pretty positive. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe someone needs to correct me. Break? Oh. Ooh, this is a really dense O-ring. Ow. God damn. I think I would have softened up the O-ring a little bit. This feels like it might be like 90 or something. Oh my lord. That was a bit of a workout. Did they wash that O-ring on too high temperature or what? Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle for that one. I would like to know what durometer that is. All right, O-ring build. Now again, we're only going to be doing O-ring today. just because we did want to use, well, I wanted to use solder for the best possible experience with this. All right, let's put the feet back, or put this case back together. God damn, this is a nice looking case. $255, you get a stainless weight, fun little accent piece, nice thin side bezels. You have to pick which mount you want, which kind of sucks. I hope this sounds good. There is a little bit of branding on the board, but it's still kind of minimal. I don't know if I want to put Spellbook on this. I want to put GMK for sure. This looks great. Get that out of the way. All right. Put these switches back. Find some ABS. You know what we could do today? I actually think this would be a good pairing. Concrete and lavender? Frost Witch? I think Frost Witch, let me check my keyboard map that I made. I'm pretty sure Frost Witch is in a closet. Let me see. See, this is now where this comes in handy. Frost, yes, it's on the Agar 60. I can get it if you guys want. Frost Witch or this. I'll let you guys vote. Well, just put it in chat. I don't think we'll do a formal vote. All right, well, fuck. I guess Frost Witch. I'll be right back. This is good. It lets me rest my vocal cords. All right, Frost Switch. And let me just get the case for Frost Switch. And now I'm going to write down on my list. Test the Agar. Okay. How long was the Agar sitting for? I don't know. This is the PCB that doesn't work. This PCB is a proto PCB that doesn't function, so I've never actually been able to use this. Probably since we built it. Actually, I should ask them to send me a fixed PCB. That would be nice. Let me tell Bob. Yeah, if you could. Eamon, thank you so much for the 10 tier 1s, actually. All right, we'll do a giveaway. Let me set this up. So the giveaway that we'll be doing, let me actually delete Frost Witch off my list here, because now it's going to be on this board. The giveaway we'll be giving away is that mystery 65% that I actually don't know what it's called, but it is a pretty looking keyboard. Oh gosh. Okay, let me set this up for you guys. Go for it and enter, guys. It's this board here, in case you guys are wondering. It is a really cool brass plate that's kind of patinaed. I do not remember what this was called. It is really cool though. It's not a Rama keyboard, no. I really don't remember. All right. Let's put this together. Put everything else away. Actually, let me just tune the stabs up a little before we get too deep into this. Okay. Chonky bezels? Yeah, I had a chonky bezel. This is a nice match for this. Fuck, I forgot how nice of a set Frost Witch is. DR65 V2. Is that what it is? What grease do I use? Currently I'm just using what remaining I have of GS3. But typically I just insert more 205. That's what I typically do. I need to look that up later. See if that's the right keyboard. Frost Witch is nice. Only set I own. Oh, you own two. That's me for Crimson Cadet. Main stab is 205, yeah. So if I'm ever doing stuff where I need to inject extra lube, thank you, Knopf. Appreciate the 10 tier 1s, man. Thank you, dude. So kind, bro. Thank you, bro. But yeah, if I'm ever doing stuff where I need to inject more lubricant, I use 205. Unless I've already used something like XHT, BDZ or something.
Frost Witch top 3 sets of all time. Love.
Thank you, guys. I really, really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Damn, this does look good. Those are some thin side bezels. Able to compare to the Harbor? Yeah. I have the Harbor still on my desk. Well, behind me over here. Absolutely I can for you guys. Crimson Cadet is so good. I don't know, how many times have they run Crimson Cadet? Okay, let me go put the agar back and we'll find the rest of the keycaps of this. Okay. Jabronis, thank you so much for the raid, man. Did you warm up your cam lighting a little bit or not? It looks cozy. Oh, jeez. Sorry. No, I'm bouncing it off something different now, though. It's still the wall, but I moved things away, and I actually, like, changed up some of the color grading, so it might appear warmer. But the lighting is actually just a little bit of a different angle now. Avo, you sly dog, you. This Avo guy. Can't say thank you enough for the surprise giveaway board, Alex. It's finally going to be on its way soon. Anytime. Did your friend receive it okay? I didn't even check today. I dropped it off yesterday, so he should get it already. Where is this? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Control, and then one more control. There it is. Ooh, this looks... I kind of want to put an artisan on this though, guys. Let me go see what I have. I didn't send any winner forms for the current giveaway. Oh, I actually do have something that would go nice on this. I don't know what this is, but I feel like this is perfect. What do you guys think? Solid, right? Oh, it's kind of fun. I don't know what this is. I don't remember what this is from. Does it say? Oh, My Studio. All right, well. Now, I have a theory that the O-ring might be too firm. So we're going to try typing on this as is right now. Then I want to actually try using another O-ring that I have that's softer and see what the difference is. So, without further ado, this is the aluminum plate. This is the O-ring build solder PCB. No foam. I'm not sure if that foam that they included was absolutely necessary, but I still will try that if need be. Let's plug it in, make sure it all works, and we will type away. Let's see. Oh, boots up okay. So, works. Actually, sounds pretty good. Ooh. There's a little bit of a resonance I'm hearing, just a smidge. I'm wondering if that's the harder O-ring. I actually love the space bar. These are the Nezuko switches. Now, let me experiment a little bit. I like the way this sounds a lot. In fact, I actually don't mind a little bit of that resonance in here. I think it kind of stands out from the other O-ring builds. But I do want to just try a few things on this board first. How's it feel? It was standard O-ring vibe. A little firmer maybe than usual. Oh, drop the screw. Nothing that I would like go crazy for in terms of softness. All right, so right away.
Hi Alex, I just woke up for my overnight shift later. You're sounding better. Feeling
Thank you,
better
Blueberry. I would say I'm feeling a bit better, yeah. The resonance is now gone, which makes me wonder if it is just a harder O-ring and nothing else. Probably is, right? So, my theory is we try a softer O-ring. I think that's the only realistic thing we can even do right now. But again, I kind of think that's kind of fun. They did say top mount, but I didn't know that we needed 2 plates for this, to be completely real with you guys. So I don't have everything prepped for another build today. Let me actually just quickly draw the winner, and then I'm going to go find a softer O-ring and try a softer O-ring. I do think the stock O-ring's a little heavy, to be fair. To be fair. All right, let's draw the winner for this random 65. Winner is Flozy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you there? Congrats, man. Can you send me a little DM? I'll send you a form, and then sometime this week I'll also send you the invoice as well.
Congrats.
Congrats, man. The next giveaway at 300 subs will be the Titan 65, which is a bit of an older board, but actually really fucking cool. So that'll be fun. Here, while this is actually running, we're going to do the redraw for Lost's board, which is the Stellar 65 Night Runner edition. So let's actually redraw that too. Back to giveaways. Hold on. Go for it, guys. You guys can enter. I'm actually scared to take off this one right now. I feel like I'm going to hurt myself. Because this O-ring was, oh boy, I just gotta do it careful. That was a heavy O-ring. That's not a right O-ring for this. That's gonna be a 65 O-ring. I should have a 60 O-ring somewhere. I feel like this would work. Let me check. Do I have a lot of O-rings.
God damn, dude.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, man. I kind of want to use a really soft O-ring. Yeah, maybe we do this one. Okay, this is nice and soft. I have a lot of extras. What color is the Titan? White. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Let me just put these back in my drawer. I gotta start being more neat. As I say that with 1,000 things everywhere. Alright. Now, this doesn't come with the board, obviously. You can buy O-rings relatively easy with different widths and durometers and softnesses, etc. However, I don't know. I feel like the stock O-ring's definitely a little heavy. So with that being said, let's try something a smidge softer. Like this is a dense O-ring. Thank you, Peekaboo. I appreciate the hydrate, bro. It's one per person, yeah. People are just spamming the ticket. Hard O-ring for the OF? Stop. I don't know. I don't think they did state the durometer of the O-ring. Let's see. Is it on the website? I mean, let's just check. I think Unikeys probably would have it, right? Doesn't say. Unless someone knows something that I don't, it doesn't seem to have a durometer listed, which is not, I mean, I'd like for them to list that too. I think crazy stiff O-ring probably equivalent to overcompression of gaskets. Absolutely. I actually think this is 90, to be honest with you, Weesh. But maybe I'm wrong. Look at the difference. Softer O-ring. It's definitely there. I don't know. I'm hearing the difference. And the board now has a bit of softness to it too. Just barely, but it's there. Switches are nice. Okay. Board sounds good. Look at this. Dude, look at these bezels. Look at these. The alignment of the board, I would say, is pretty good for O-ring too. It's never going to be 100% perfect, but pretty good.
I keep missing the streams.
Damn.
Look at your bezels.
Thank you, OTY. My bezels. Excuse me. That looks pretty good. Transparent cases for the Wooting 60. Go with the new Tofu Redux. I've been corrected a bunch of times now over the last few days for saying it redo. Ooh, stomach growled. Yes. Comparison to the Harbor. What are we comparing? The bezels? The Harbor has thin bezels as well, but the Harbor protrudes outwards a little bit because of its design on the side. I would even say, I don't have my calipers like with batteries inside. It looks I mean, maybe we'll do like this so it's easier to see. I mean, I would think they're a tiny bit smaller on this board. And then sound difference, if it really even matters. Because we're talking about two different switches and mounting. And I like this one here a little bit better in terms of sound. Tell you that much. The front height on this is fantastic. 8-degree tapping angle, I would say like my ideal is lower, but I don't hate an 8-degree tapping angle at all. The backs of these boards, for sure. There's the Harbor, there is the OF-1. I would say OF-1 is a bit meaner in terms of the way it looks. Harbor, more elegant. I don't think I have a preference, personally. Damn, this is a good looking board though. I have seen that board, but I don't think I'm going to be reviewing it, so. OF without logos is more minimalistic. Damn, this is nice. I'm happy with this in O-ring. I'd like to see it in top, which we're going to be doing. Very, very happy with this. God damn, let's seriously plug this in. My suggestions to them. Give people an option for perhaps a softer O-ring where they don't have to source it from another vendor. I don't know if this is even possible at the moment, but I would love for them to figure out some good way to implement both their mounting styles without the need for two separate plates. I think having two plates is a bit of a, like you're kind of kicking the ground, being like, ah, man, I have to pick something now. So that is kind of a feels bad. You know, like if you want top mount and you buy just the O-ring plate, then you can't even use your top mount. Bit of a feels bad there. I don't think that's a good decision. It might not hurt the board at all, though. But it's worth mentioning. The two plates remind me of other boards that are optimized. Yeah, and we talked about this at the beginning of the stream, and I don't mean to echo it, but I just will echo it. I get the decision. for having 2 plates. I get that maybe it was the only way necessary for this particular keyboard. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, if this was only marketed as one or the other, I would have obviously no problem. But because this is 2 mounting styles, it kind of leaves me, as like a buyer myself of product, like when I buy things, it would leave me a little bit sour taste in my mouth type thing. I'd be like, why can't I just have both? Why do I have to make this decision now without even testing the board? So it's one of those. Past that though, I have no problems with this board. This is very nicely done. I would maybe like to see the JST cable have a small little heat shrink around it. Nothing some painter's tape wouldn't fix on its own there, but just out of the box, have something there. Wow, what a good looking board. What a fun little, honestly, this kind of surprised me. This one here did. The colors are going to be black, silver, sea salt blue, smoky purple gray, which is I guess what we have, and a mist mint. How much better it sounds with certain, oh yeah, I get that too. But I mean, to look at it as more of a broad picture, you're kind of forcing people to buy more parts. The bubble feet, yeah. Well, cool. What would you say the best / brightest sounding board under $300? A bright board under $300 right now? What would you guys say? If they were going to be, if they already have a 60 CU, I think you're more just, I think you just have to buy some different switches. I think the Zenhais are already bright though. The lube on these are pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with this. Let's see if it loads in VIA as my last little test here. VIA or Vial. Please, please, please be one of these two. Okay, VIA no go, but it does recognize it. And Vial. It loads up in Vial. Damn, okay. All right. We good in Vial. We good. I like that. Cool. Happy. Very happy with this. 255? Sure. Why not? Why not at all? I'll do one little last sound test here. Very happy. All right, guys, that was good. I like this stream. Let's draw the winner for the redraw. As a contributor, VIA is not approving new keyboards. They're shooting themselves in the foot with that. They really are. Drawing the redraw now. Ollie, congratulations. Congrats. Is Ollie there? This is the redraw for the Stellar, by the way. Yes, congratulations. And thank you again to Lost for even just, wanting to redraw this. But yeah, okay. That was a good stream. Did you guys have anything else you want to, I don't know, chit-chat about while we're here? Any other last things? Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My voice isn't 100. I'd rather not do another 30, 40 minutes of going through photos. It's oily. Is it oily? I'm not going to lie. Everything on my end here is so small and it looks like Ollie. Sorry, Ollie. Or oily. My bad. Sorry, Ollie. Can you give away something? No. Should I just remove the stock grips altogether and replace them with bump-ons? For which one? Sorry. Getting help because fucking second heat wave? Yeah, I think our heat wave starts tomorrow. Let me see. Toronto weather. No, actually yes. 28 degrees. I mean, I say heat wave because that's hot to me. 28 tomorrow, 29 Thursday, Friday's 27, Saturday's 25, next Tuesday up to 33 again. Oh, fuck. And then Monday's 30. 28 is hot? It is hot, right? Man, it's going to be a hot next week, dude. Oh, my God. I don't know what it is in freedom units. As long as my power doesn't go out. Your AC's broken? Shit. You know what helps? There's like a trick you can do. If you get like a fan and then like a big thing of ice, and like basically you're covering the ice and like you're just enclosing it, can act as like a pseudo thing to help with temperature. I think it's hot. I don't know. It's kind of hot for me. Just get an AC. I mean, ACs are expensive though. It's hard to just get an AC though. France doesn't have a lot of facilities that have AC, etc. That sucks. I hope you guys stay cool. Just hydrate, guys. Hydrate and stay in the basement if you guys have one. It's brutal. Oh, dude, I don't even want to imagine that, Cebu. That sucks, dude. A lot of homes don't have AC. I think my partner... Dude, that's... You're blessed. You're blessed, Blueberry. A spray bottle spraying your skin is better than any ice trick. Honestly, yeah. They have those fans that, like, spew mist. You know? It's sub 100 over here in Central Cali. Sub 100 is like what? That's like 30, 33, 32 Celsius? Damn, that's fucking hot. Yeah, Florida's just warm in general though, so. It can be a little jarring hearing that other places in the world don't have AC, but not everyone's temperature is the same, right? You know? I get it. 100 Fahrenheit. Oh my god, 37. Get the dude. Fuck that. If it reaches 37 here in the next like week, I'm legitimately not leaving the basement. I'll like Uber Eats things and just quickly run up. Actually, I'll like get an RV vehicle, just to like drive on the main floor to get the fucking food. Actually, no, I wouldn't even want to make someone go Uber Eats in that weather. I'll just starve. Fuck that shit. Are you Tim Keyless? Bro, when me and Glarses were hanging out last Monday, we were joking around because we were walking. I think we walked about 7 hours. So nice.
Feels good, man.
Thank you, Mo. I appreciate it, man. No, he wasn't dying of heat. And then I remember I don't know how we got on the topic, but basically we both agreed Tim could never. Tim could never walk that much, dude. We both agreed, though. We both agreed. 95 Fahrenheit and 80% humidity? Fuck that, dude. The numbers I'm reading are cute. I know, I get you, dude. Peak summer goes into 110. Oh, ew. Okay, I complain when it hits like 30 Celsius, so. No, we weren't clapping. We were literally just hanging out. He was passing by basically, and then he had hit me up saying if you're just like free to grab some food. We ended up just spending the day together. What do you think about people trying to flip the manta? I can't control anybody doing anything, guys. Listen, my thought process is I don't want to... I think I'm at a point, and I think I've always been at a point, I don't care what other people do. You know, if you bought the open group buy, because that's what it was an open group buy, and if you want to sell your unit for $900 to $1,000, I can sit there and I can go, wow, that's crazy. Ultimately, though, that's your prerogative. Like, I can't stop you from doing that. You know, I maybe would feel a bit different if it was a limited group buy. I'd be like, yeah, it sucks. But even then, I listen, the best thing to do is in my humble opinion, keep your cortisol down, keep your stress down. If people want to sell their things for whatever price, if no one buys, or if someone buys, or if that's the new, if that's what people want to pay, there's nothing you can do. And there's nothing I can do, unfortunately, other than I can sit here and tell you guys there will eventually be a V2. And we even have some more B stock units on the way to us. But don't stress. Listen, they're just keyboards. We're in a hobby where we're constantly, we have an abundance of really fun stuff to do. Abundance of stuff. So don't stress. There's always new things. Yeah, there will eventually be a V2. We just don't know when. I think everyone's pretty much convinced Bull and I. I don't know if it's considered flipping though, if it's an open group buy. If we want to get into the technicalities of it, is it flipping if it's open? If everyone was able to buy it, I don't know. I wouldn't like personally say I have literally no ill will. I don't know. Yeah, I'm with Minerals. If it's open, I don't see it's wrong. Even if you list it at $1,000, like, listen, it's up to the market. If the market says this keyboard people want for $1,000, but I don't think people will pick it up for $1,000, guys. There was other ones going like literally the other day for $600, $550. So yeah, people change their mind. A lot of things come up, like sometimes people is literally just like, I want the money instead. I get it. People buy the Kohakus for $1,000, but those are never open group buys though. I can see why those go for a lot more though. I don't agree with it, but a scalper can figure out with FOMO. I don't know. Some people are in a bad spot. Maybe you really need the extra 150. Yeah. At the end of the day, remember this. This is the important thing. No one's forcing you to buy this. Don't buy it. If you guys feel like it's not worth it, listen to your hearts. That's the great thing. No one's holding a gun to our heads. Just remember that. Trust me, it's not the end of the world. Don't even have the hate in your heart, guys. Don't even have it. It's not worth it. Let it go. It's not worth having the hate there, bro. It's not worth it. How many subs to get a tattoo of my choice? I don't want to get a tattoo of your choice. It's going to be stupid. I'm okay with people reselling. Oh, I missed this. For a bit more than they spent. They took the risk to be part of a group buy, so I can see why they want to make a profit. Yeah. I mean, even outside of that, who cares? It's not our business. I ran these dry, yeah. It's clacky. Oh, you puts them in the schema. Ooh, nice. Clacky as fuck. Yeah, these are nice switches. I have to get the schema. Schema's nice. Schema's turned out great. Here, I'll show you guys. Schema. I don't have the other bottom right now. That's with Shy over there. So you guys can watch Shy's stuff for now. I'll have it up this weekend though. Shy's going to be bringing it back to the meetup, so we will have it at the meetup. Thank you, Drod. Appreciate the 100 bits, bro.
OnlyVans 160.
Am I trading in for a sequence? Actually, I meant to talk to you about that. I don't think I have enough. Actually, maybe I do. I'll let you know, though. So many people want to pick up and drop off stuff with me that I don't think I'm going to have enough space. But I'll let you know. But you probably will be trading me for the sequence, yes. My favorite part about the raw unit, though, the absolute favorite part, is the machining on the raw unit looks so good. Look at that. It's just such fun machining. So good, dude. What were the layouts for the schema? Win key, less than HHKB. Whole bunch of stuff. A Kalon. No, I don't think I'm making a Kalon to review. Been asked that a lot today, though. I wonder if there's any going around. Another top. I'm sorry, Blueberry. What do you think of the Vaza Green top bottom? I think the Vaza Green with a red patina would look pretty sick, actually. Like, some people were saying Christmas. I actually think the opposite. I think it'll look really cool. Can't decide between this patina back or the machined copper. I think I've been sold on the machined copper over the last few days. I actually think the combo that I gave Shy and Keep Science, or Phoenix, I think their combo, the ages with the machined, is actually really nice. I kind of like the ages better with the machined bottom than I do with this bottom. So, yeah, I think it's a really nice combo. Age with mint is low-key hot as hell. You know what's a really nice combo too? Anything with the pumice bottom. What do you like better, the machinist or the ages? I like the ages better for this particular board. So, there's no advertising, Adam. People are asking questions. This fucking mod guy, dude. If you want to sell a Kohaku, where would you go about doing it? Probably Mech Market. Don't do friends and family. This is your reminder. Do not do friends and family for anything. Just invoice. Take the loss of whatever percentage PayPal takes. Don't be fooled. Don't be scammed. Stick to what your plan is and don't deviate. All right? What if I'm selling it to friends or family? Bro, honestly, I would just still fucking invoice. All right, guys. We are done the OF-1. I'm gonna hop. I'm gonna hop off here, make myself some more tea. My throat's starting to feel it again right now. So I will talk to you guys very, very soon, probably tomorrow. So I think we're doing another stream tomorrow. All right, let's go see who's streaming right now. Yeah, don't get scammed. Don't do friends and family, guys. Let's go raid. Anyone doing keyboards? Probably not. Why would they be? Let's go raid Peanut. Alright, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And wait, Mickey Digit is Manta? Mikey's doing Manta? Is he? I don't see it. Is he on? It's okay. I'll just go raid Peanut right now. Bye, everybody. Love you and see you soon. Bye-bye.